Oh, he looks quite dangerous.
He is quite dangerous on the racetrack, to be fair.
Need something behind me to prop me up, like a big cushion, a big cushion below. Okay.
Yeah. Hello and welcome back. I'm here with Camila today. Mum doesn't know what we're filming. It's about boys, in particular Formula 1 drivers. And I thought me and Mum could rate the drivers basically on looks.
Well, I haven't got my glasses on.
What?
I haven't got my glasses with me.
Oh, Mother.
Oh, I know him. Yeah, I can see that.
We'll start off with a great one.
Oh, the Joker.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah. It looks as if he's dyed his beard though, doesn't it? It looks like Dad.
Well, yeah, but he's only 32. And he's Italian.
He's probably
so
going bald, you know.
He's Italian, it's proper, you know, proper brown hair. Like he has a big nose.
Yeah.
And he has brown hair, so yeah.
Well, he seems to have
The
a
two
lovely
major
personality, doesn't
yeah.
he? Yeah.
He comes across as a very
honest,
lovable character.
lovable.
What would you give him out of 10? Knowing everything you know about him, which is not that much.
Oh, 8, 9.
Oh, good, solid. I'd give him a good 8. Now we're moving on to someone who's brand new to the sport. This is Nikita Mazepin. He's Russian.
Oh, he looks quite dangerous.
He looks quite Russian, doesn't he? He is quite dangerous on the racetrack, to be fair.
Is he?
People call him Mazepin.
Whole
thing.
No, I don't know anything about him, but on looks.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about him, Joyce. Nobody really does, unless people do, but I don't.
I'm a bit frightened of him, to be honest.
So what would you rate him out of 10? What would I rate him out of 10?
5.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go lower than a 5 just to be nice, you know. Moving on. Does he look familiar?
Well, he looks more handsome than his dad.
Do you think so?
His dad had a very big chin.
He did have a very big chin.
7?
I'd give him like a 6 probably, only because I don't really know much about his personality. On looks he's probably like a 9. Next we're going to Nicholas Latifi. It's a really bad photo actually, let me get this one up. Nicholas Latifi, he looks actually like better in that photo
He looks
than
very Arabic.
He's actually
dangerous again.
Well yeah, that's actually a really like different photo of him because he usually looks like so happy.
So I'd say 6, 7.
I'd say 6 because he's better than Nikita Mazepin, but still 6. Sergio Perez, and guess how old he is?
I'm 22.
What? Really?
How old is he?
What? No, he's 28, but I thought that 28 looks really young for that. Like, doesn't he look like 35 at least? I think he has a few wrinkles in the old forehead.
He's been in the sun a bit, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, Mexico. He's really nice. Yeah, he comes across.
How do you know?
I just
Where
know
have
these
you
things,
seen
man.
him?
And he's got a family. I mean, they've all got like families.
Have they?
Apart from like the 21-year-olds.
Apart from Lewis Hamilton, who's not married with any kids.
No.
That I know of, anyway.
No. Well, absolutely not. I feel like I just want to cuddle Sergio Perez because he's just so like cute.
Is he?
You just feel like he's a good, like kind of down-to-earth guy. I feel like I get that impression of him.
Well, I've only got looks to go on because I don't know anything else about him, and he looks about a 7.
I would go for a 7. One of my favourites.
Oh, it's Carlos Sainz.
Oh, she knows Carlos Sainz.
Well, his father was a rally driver.
Yeah.
He's very handsome. He'd be a 9.
It's funny because there were some really bad pictures
there?
of him where he actually looks like a fat old man.
Does he?
Not old, but like 40s.
Potentially, you can see what he's like when he's older, couldn't you?
He does
he's getting a bit.
Yeah, like really like. It's a really bad angle of just a bad day. I'd give him a 9 because he has a great personality. He's really funny.
Did I give him a 9 already?
Really good driver.
That's the other one.
I don't know. He posted really cute photos of him and his dog as well.
Did he? Oh, that's bound to get you, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's obviously dashing.
Just remember, it's about actions, not words.
Of course, Mum, of course. And he has the actions and the words.
You know what I mean.
One of your personal favourites.
Oh, yeah.
Sebastian Vettel. He cleared up all the waste in not all the waste, but a tiny bit of the waste in Silverstone.
What, by picking it up himself?
Yeah, like taking away the bags. On looks.
7.
5. 6.5. Maybe 7. No, I'll give him a 7. A 6.75. Now his teammate.
Who's that?
Lance Stroll.
He looks about 17.
He's a
7.
I'd probably say a 6 just because I feel like I wouldn't rate him better than Sebastian Vettel. Valtteri Bottas.
Valtteri. It's never flattering to have that tight up against your neck, is it?
Well, they all have very thick necks.
Yeah, they have to. 8, 7?
Oh really? That's quite high. I would have thought. He's a very mellow guy, doesn't really speak much, man of few words.
That's fine by me.
Absolutely, I know you do like that. Likes to have a lot of naked saunas.
Oh, with who?
Other men. Anyway. I give him a 7 because I feel like I kind of feel sorry for him in a way, to be honest. Now we're going on to George Russell, who literally waved at me.
He's got a chin like mine.
He is so nice. He's such a poser on Instagram.
Is he?
Very
and
nice.
He waved at you. Are you sure?
He waved at
everyone
me.
Behind you.
Excuse me? No, he waved at the crowd of thousands of people.
Yeah.
I just happened to be in the crowd. I would give him, because I love him. Looks wise, he doesn't really do it for me. I think he'd be like a 6. Personality, he'd probably be an 8.
7, 8.
Pierre Gasly.
Wow.
He's very easy on the eyes. Not that talkative, but like talkative enough. But I'd give him a solid 8.5. Probably an 8.75 actually.
7, 8 for me. Fernando, oh no, he's been in it a while. He must be about 36.
No, I think he's 40.
Oh, well, he's quite handsome. I'd say he's an 8.5, 9.
Really? Wow, that's high for
quite
you.
handsome.
He is quite handsome. He's got a very good looking.
He's got hair as well.
Yeah, that is helpful. He has a very good looking girlfriend as well.
He's not married.
Or wife.
7 kids.
Oh, I don't know. I'd give him a 5.5 because he's just too old for me and he doesn't really do it for me either.
Really?
No.
Okay.
But he is, you know, more towards your age, so that would make sense for you.
Half my nearly. Not quite, no.
Just crazy because I just look at him as like old.
Yeah, it is mad. It is mad.
Esteban Ocon. He's the only one that actually smiles in this picture.
Are they not allowed to smile then?
Well, they're not probably suggested to smile because they're supposed to be like drivers.
Hard.
And we've got Antonio Giovinazzi.
Oh, he looks like an extra from a horror film. With that hair,
He's got a man bun.
Hair.
He's got a man bun at the back.
Dracula hair.
Yeah, he could play Dracula actually.
Yeah.
He's cute, but again doesn't really do
His
much.
hairline goes down. He's almost got pixie-like ears. He doesn't look happy.
I'd give him. Did I give him something?
No, you didn't.
No.
Looks like Dracula's understudy.
Now we've got
Frightening.
Kimi Räikkönen.
Oh my gosh.
Who looks hilarious.
He looks like he's just come off a tanning bed.
Not even that. He looks stunned.
One eye is looking
The
there.
one eye.
One eye's over there.
Obviously, you know Kimi Räikkönen, man of very few words and very few emotions.
I think I'm
concealed to the
getting him
public.
confused with Mika Hakkinen.
He's just, his personality doesn't really shine bright, but it's also hilarious to watch him in an interview because he just doesn't say anything. I'd give him
6, 7.
I'd give him a 6. Okay, now we're going on to Lewis Hamilton.
Well, excellent driver, does a lot of good.
But yeah, his personality, he's not particularly funny or he's not particularly anything really, but he is still has a good, like it's a lot more than like Valtteri Bottas. And looks, lovely skin. Looks aren't personally for me, I'm just not really fussed about him.
7.
I go for a 6.5. We have Max Verstappen.
Oh,
Mad Max.
Small head.
Sometimes there are shots of him, like by Sky Sports, where he's walking away and I think it's a woman.
Really?
Yeah, his legs for some reason and like his bum from behind look quite womanly. And
What,
then
in his boiler suit?
No, like when he's wearing jeans. He doesn't really get me for the personality, he doesn't really get me for the looks.
He tends to wear a hat that's too big or his head is very small. 7.
I'd go for 6.75, same as Lewis. Oh, I haven't done Yuki Tsunoda. He's very short.
He's like very...
He's like 5'4".
Young. He could be 17, couldn't
I know. Got a bit of rage in him, I must say. He's also new to the sport, so that's why. He did really well on his debut, but then ever since he hasn't really done that well. And I think he's a bit angry about it. I think he's like a 6.
Yep.
Lando Norris.
Well...
He's very, very talented. I don't say that lightly. For me, he's an 8, and he was 10 metres away from me. And when I shouted,
he waved.
yeah,
and you cried out.
I shouted Lando so loud, and then he looked. I have footage. 2 other girls came next to us as well, and they were like, "We're gonna shout so loud," and I was like, "You have no idea." I've left my favourite till last.
Charles. Oh dear, what's happened to him there? He looks as if he's been wet.
But I thought that was a very good photo of him. Anyway, I'll show him this. He
looks dreadful there.
Yeah, action shots, man. Looks great in that. I'd actually give him like a 9.5 because I think personality-wise, I would prefer him to be more like Lando or Daniel.
I'll give him 8.
Did I give him? Actually, both our favourites are Ferrari drivers, and they do kind of look similar. Like, not really. They look similar in different ways. Like, they both have brown hair. I don't really know. Charles, I love you. Meet you one day. And Lando and Daniel and Carlos. They're my 4 favourites. And George. And your favourite was Carlos.
Carlos or Fernando.
So both the Spanish ones.
I think they're entirely untrustworthy. You'd never go out with them. They just look good.
What, Spanish people or Formula 1 drivers?
Well, handsome Latin men.
Maybe one day, Mum, after she's dumped Dad, moving on with Fernando Alonso.
Father.
You can go for Lawrence Stroll. Thank you for watching. Mum, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm getting rhinoplasty and she's getting...
I'm not. You're not. You're not.